Oh, hello there. Welcome one and all to a very special episode of my show. Well, you know what? I think I might do it without music. Guys, this time. Okay, normally this is a show where I spoon feed you the news and try to keep all of you up to date with what's going on in the world. That's normally how it goes, right? Well, this is a special episode where I'm going to explain a few things to you guys. Some of you might be wondering, why is my life so horrible? Why is everything so hard? Well, you're in luck, kiddo. Pull up a chair, because your dear old dad's about to explain it all to you. You see, it's going to take a lot of explaining, actually, and I don't mean to sound ageist here. Racism, sexism, ageism, that's where you judge people by the group that they're in. But I am going to point out some facts, and some of y'all might not like it, some of y'all might cheer, boo, whatever. But, And let me also point out that not all baby boomers are bad, obviously. There are obviously, that's, you know, if you're going to paint with such a broad stroke and say that all fucking boomers are awful, that's called ageism, and all the isms are bad. So, yeah, see what we have going on here? This is also a part of the problem. You can go Google this and look this up. But, in fact, I'm just going to turn off the music and just spoon feed you guys the information you need. Basically, what happened was baby boomers, those born in the late 40s to, you know, late 50s or so, or maybe early 60s, they grew up post World War II when our economy just exploded. Okay. They grew up during a time of economic prosperity. Like, their entire life, the economy just kept getting better and better and better. And, like, their lives just kept getting better and better. They were allowed all this freedom and opportunity and stuff like that, okay? And you're going to have to really, really bear with me here and really pay attention a little bit. But, I mean, these were basically the hippies, right? Until Nixon showed up. I was like, oh, party's over, bitches! And fucking sent a lot of them off to war. You know, the whole Republican Party started to get really nasty. You know, basically reality set in. And a lot of these hippies were forced to go get jobs or, you know, fucking take the jobs that they didn't want normally. And I feel like for a lot of them, it turned them bitter and angry and stuff like that, you know, because it was all peace, love, rock and roll, and they're like, oh man, now I'm stuck at work and have to fucking feed these kids, take care of these kids, you know. They had to grow up. And so what happened is it made a lot of these assholes, these boomers, and the reason why they're called baby boomers is because there was a population explosion. There are a fucking ton of them, hence the Idiocracy video. So, you know, the smart people look at their family tree, it just hasn't grown at all. But these fucking boomers, they boomed, and so there are a ton of fucking idiots out there, dude. Neanderthals, essentially. Like, these are the Republic clowns. These people represent all these fucked up boomer assholes, okay? Again, not all boomers are bad, but I mean, these ones are literally Neanderthals. Like, seriously. They died out 40,000 years ago, but there's never been more of their DNA around to this day. And again, this is going to take a lot of explaining, guys. Like, I'm straight up telling you, this is what's going on. This is why your life is so fucking hard. So, these people got to enjoy it all. They basically ate, they gobbled it all down, they left us bones, more or less. The housing market was better, degrees actually meant something, all the jobs hadn't gone overseas yet, student debt has like fucking, like it's incredible now. Like Mitch McConnell, he's one of the soulless ghouls that he's been in the Senate the longest. He's been one of the ones really fucking shit up for all of us. he paid like jack fucking shit. He paid like $1,000 for his tuition, like back in his day. But these days, it's up to the fucking 6 figures. Like, no one can afford to fucking do any of this shit. Because it's like, these people still think it's the fucking 60s. They still think that everything, well, some of them are finally starting to wake up to reality again. And, you know, these are the people that actually pay attention to shit, too. Well, they think they are. They sit their fat ass down in front of Fox News, and they're misinformed. These are the people who go out and vote, and they put in these fucking Neanderthals that fuck all of us. Cost of living was lower. Environmental problems were less back then. Yeah, they got it all, basically. I mean, just look at it. There is a ton of information online supporting all of this. There is a huge wealth gap. They basically, look, millennials own 10 times less wealth compared to boomers. Millennials are people around I'm like the oldest millennial, essentially. There's another generation. Gen X is the one in between the boomers, but the boomers are basically everyone like 50 and up. And millennials are basically people like 40 and under to around, I don't know, like late 20s, something like that. You know, the new adults, like most of you watching this you're probably a millennial. Yeah, for boomers, college was only $10,000. For us, it's like 20. It's way more than that, honestly. A year of college. It's $25,000. Yeah, things are really fucking shit. And I can sit here and go over it all bit by bit, which I'm trying to do for this little special episode that I'm doing. Millennials own less than 5% of all U.S. wealth. Granted, that number has doubled since then, but it's still like fucking 10%. Like, they seriously left us fucking bones to pick off of. And another one of the names that they give the baby boomer generation is the me generation, because they grew up with all that economic prosperity, and like their parents actually did have it hard. So what their parents did was, like, as the economy was blowing up, they kind of spoiled their kids, you know, because that's what people tend to do. And so they gave them everything, and they call that the boomers. They also call them the me generation, because it was like me. It's very, like, you know, egocentric. Like the whole world revolves around them. So type of deal. And like, we didn't get the same type of thing. You know, like, a lot of us probably had fucking deadbeat dads, or the type that would just plop their ass in front of the TV and just go put you in front of the fucking video games. You know, go entertain yourself, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't actually fucking try. I mean, some of you probably didn't have fathers like that, and good for you. But, I mean, I feel like this whole generation was just kind of sat in front of our device. And it's not as if it's gotten any better. Like, these days, they just sit their kids in front of the fucking iPad and shit like that. And let them rot their brain with that. But, you know, and a lot of the boomers, I'm sure, by the time the 80s rolled around and their soul had been completely crushed, they were all fucking alcoholics and shit. You know, they're all fucking just sitting their fat ass in front of the fucking TV, drinking beer and shit like that, ignoring their kids. It's just all me. It's the me generation. So basically what happens is, like, they plop their fucking fat ass in front of the TV and they turn on Fox News or whatever, and they just swallow all the fucking lies whole. And let me show you a fucking thing or two about Fox News. 10 times millennials dominate the U.S. workforce, but they're still 10 times poorer than boomers. Guys, like, you gotta fucking pay attention to this shit. I feel like part of the problem also is that none of y'all fucking pay attention to shit. You just let these fucking assholes, like, believe that they're the adults, probably because they have all the wealth. They own the house. They own all this shit. You probably heard this line before. When I was your age, you had a car and a fucking house, and if I was starting a family, blah blah blah. You probably heard that from these assholes before. Well, that's because the economy was fucking benefiting them the entire fucking time. And again, they gobbled it all down and left you jack fucking shit. And so what happens is, look at this shit. Household wealth by age generation. Look at the boomers. And there's us. And there's the little generation in between. So I'm either like the youngest Gen X or the oldest millennial. I tend to think I'm the oldest millennial because, you know, it's supposed to. The reason why they call it millennials is that's when you graduated around the turn of the millennium, which I did. So yeah, I'm like one of the oldest millennials. But yeah, so they sit their fat ass down in front of Fox fucking News, which by the way just hit its 23rd consecutive month as the most watched in cable news. And this place, this is run by this fucking Australian billionaire cockbag that just came over here and started a media empire. And it's just a bunch of grumpy old men that are fucking bigoted against like women, fucking homosexuals, colored people. And they get all the other grumpy old white dudes who used to be fucking hippies. They got their dreams crushed. They had to fucking go to work and grow the fuck up. They all sit their fat asses down and just swallow the lies whole. They love the sound of it. Like, no one likes uncomfortable truths. They love the sound of sweet, comforting lies, right? And it's a fucking entertainment. Like, it's media, political media. You know, it's not actual fucking... I mean, it's like half and half. Like, some of it is actual news. But this is what's actually going on, guys. If you really want to know why your life fucking sucks, watch this whole fucking video from start to fucking finish. I'm explaining all of it to you right here and now. So yeah, these fucking assholes sit their asses down. And again, like, only these old motherfuckers too, for the most part. Because, look, more than 8 in 10 Americans get their news from digital devices. So even though Fox News is, like, killing it on TV, it's like, who gives a fuck? It's all the fucking old people that don't know how to use a smartphone. Like, the rest of us are getting it from fucking our phones and shit like that. So it's like, oh, big deal. Like, you're dominating the fucking TV space. It's like, who the fuck cares? The rest of us, intelligent people, are getting it from the internet, like just getting it from other places. Hold on a sec. So I'm gonna come back to all this here in a minute. Oh shit. Give me one sec. This whole fucking party is just completely fucking corrupt. Only old people watch cable news. Oh shit. God damn it. Hold on, my computer's being a bitch. Don't be a bitch. No, don't crash either. Man. There it goes. According to a new study, only old people watch cable news. It's a fuck ton of old fucking boomer assholes, like I keep saying. Boomers are in charge and they still haven't peaked. And these are all the people, like, you know, they grew up back when the world was still fucking sane. When everything was great, they were fucking hippies and shit. Like, there wasn't climate change. There wasn't, like, any of this shit going on. And a lot of them are just so fucking old and out of touch that they don't believe that any of this shit's actually real. Even though there is a wealth of fucking evidence. I mean, look how fucking hot it is, first of all. There's record heat every single fucking year. These people are just old and fucking stupid. Like, they just don't fucking see any of it. They don't give a shit. It's like they have their fucking head in the sand. And there's also cognitive dissonance. It's like, that's not what they were grown up to believe. So it's like, man, I don't believe that. It's like the fucking information just bounces right the fuck off their head. But yeah, dude, like, look at all this shit. Like, this is all actually fucking real. So, as they get older, over the next 2 decades, they're all going to start finally fucking dying out. Luckily, COVID wiped out enough of them to where they're starting to lose in the political arena. Because again, a lot of these fuckheads, especially down in the South, they all vote for the red team. And I like to simplify this for all of you that aren't fucking, like, up to date with politics, but there's basically blue team and red team. You know, left, right, Democrats, Republicans, liberal, conservative. It goes by a lot of different names. I simplify it into colors for you to fucking understand, just so it's a little easier. But a lot of these fucking assholes vote for red team. And then when red team gets in there, they fuck all of us. They fuck every single fucking one of us. Like, let me show you this shit. Where is it at? You should read this story. I have a story written on my Facebook. if you want to check it out. So yeah, when red team gets in there, Republicans in the Senate won't consider any wage increases. They block everything. Every type of forward momentum that the government should be making to help all of us, these fucking red team assholes, these old fucking shitheads, block it all. I know what some of you are thinking, well, Joe Biden's really old too. Yeah, but Joe Biden is not a fucking evil old shithead, dude. Like, he's not a fucking... He doesn't have his head in the sand. He's well fucking aware of all this shit that's going on. Like, a lot of people try to paint him as a liar and incompetent, and it's fucking bullshit. He's just an old dude. He's just an old guy that actually fucking has a brain in his head for a goddamn change. I feel like a lot of people, when they elect these representatives, like... If you're not around the same fucking level of intellect as the fucking person that's supposed to be representing you, like, they just don't jive with them. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these fucking morons jive with Trump because Trump's a fucking moron. You know what I mean? And they see Biden and they're like, I don't like that guy. It's because he's way fucking smarter than these goddamn morons. That's why. So, okay, but all of that aside, which I'm sure that's fucking lost some of y'all. You're like, I don't like the sound of that. Shut the fuck up. I know what I'm talking about. You don't. Sit down and fucking listen. Let's see here. But yeah, minimum wage should have been increasing. A lot of people are like, well, burger flippers don't deserve $15 an hour, blah, blah, blah. They don't fucking understand that the minimum wage is supposed to be the bare minimum, like, that you're supposed to be able to fucking survive off of. Okay? It's not just them getting a wage increase, because a lot of their arguments is like, well, burger flippers shouldn't be making 15 hours, while ambulance drivers make 15 an hour. That's not how it fucking works. If the fucking bare minimum goes up, then the rest of it goes up as well. So it's like, you know, sure, burger flippers making 15, ambulance drivers would be making like 30 or something like that. You see what I mean? Like, it all goes up. We all get paid the correct amount. And, but try to explain that to any of these old fucking fossils. Like, these old fucking shitheads. These soulless fucking ghouls. Who block Biden from canceling student debt. Who fucking go out of their way to fuck all of us. And they turn around and they give tax breaks to fucking millionaires. Tax breaks to corporations. All this shit, guys. Like, this is not fucking made up. This is not fake news. This is how it actually fucking is. Like, you need to listen to me because I know what I'm fucking talking about. Block bill to battle white supremacy. Just shit like this. Like, look at this shit. This is all fucking real. And look, this is what minimum wage would have been had it kept up with productivity. It has been stagnant for decades because of these fucking corrupt, old fucking assholes. The ones that actually think that they're sitting down and paying attention to shit. The ones that actually do go out and fucking vote. And they vote in these red team cockbags that fuck all of us. They fuck all of us. It's been completely fucking stagnant. Inflation kept going up. Minimum wage has just stayed the fucking same. But that's not how it was before these assholes showed up. Before, it was like the two of them raised together. I'm sorry, which way is it going? That way. The two of them are supposed to go up together. Because the minimum wage is supposed to be like the minimum amount that you should get paid to be able to fucking live and survive off of. And so by now, it shouldn't even be 15 an hour. It should be closer to 30. So I want you to think about that. Right now it's like $7.50 or something like that. Like 30? Like, it might as well triple your fucking paycheck. Just take your paycheck and triple it. That's how much you should be making right now. But you're not. Instead, CEOs in the fucking upper class, like 1%, are making like 400 times the amount that they would normally be making like 30 times. It's because you guys don't pay attention to shit. You don't go out and fucking vote for blue team. And these old fucking boomer assholes that don't know a goddamn thing go out and vote for red team. And they fuck all of us. They fuck every single fucking one of us. Okay, this is how it actually fucking is, guys. And again, it's like idiocracy. They just bred like fucking rabbits too. Like, there's just millions of these fucking morons now. Look at this shit. So, yeah, the boomers inherited a rich, dynamic country and have gradually bankrupted it. And the fucked up part is they like to blame us for it all. They like to point the finger at us and say that it's our fucking fault. Like, millennials are killing this industry, millennials are doing this. Millennials' ambition comes to a question following new polls. Go out and get a job. This is the Fox News cult. Look at this shit, guys. Like, this isn't fucking rocket science. I'm making this really fucking easy to see and understand. Okay? This isn't too fucking hard or too complex for you to fucking wrap your head around. This is what's actually fucking going on. And it's like, you guys need to fucking pay attention a little bit. You need to fucking learn a thing or two. And you need to go out and fucking vote for Blue Team. It needs to become a fucking trend. It needs to fucking, like, people need to stop being like, oh, the liberals are bad. Shut the fuck up. No, they aren't. The fucking red team is the one that's fucking us. Like, fucking seriously. Like, I've had enough of it. Like, this rampant fucking idiocracy needs to fucking stop. I'm just sick of it. Like, if you fucking say or think otherwise, fuck you. I know what I'm fucking talking about. Fuck you. If you want to fucking argue with me, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Fucking unfollow me, unfriend me, do whatever the fuck you have to do, because I'm not going to make a fucking dent getting through to your stupid ass anyway. To the rest of you, I would appreciate it if you fucking learned a thing or two. Fucking just paid attention a little bit. Okay. Anyway, so let's just go back to the rest of the show. It's a special episode, so the following 10 minutes I'll just do my normal thing. So, yeah, in case you were wondering what's going on, it's that. That's what's going on. That's why your life is so fucking shitty. I would appreciate it if you fucking pay attention for a little bit, watch the show. You know, actually go out and fucking vote for Blue Team, that type of shit. I would appreciate that a whole lot, thanks. U.S. House votes to condemn China over balloon surveillance. Well, good. That's like common sense. Oh yeah, there was also a major earthquake, and I don't think I covered that. But I mean, what the fuck is this? An episode of The Office? What's going on here? Oh God. Just moving on. So these are their demands, like I told you, these fucking assholes. It's not even like a fucking... it's more like a ransom situation, honestly, because, like, what they're doing is they're using the debt ceiling, the debt limit, which if we default on that, it's going to cause an economic catastrophe. Like, we will enter a global Great Depression. Like, everyone will go fucking jobless. The price of everything will skyrocket even, like, way fucking more than it has in the past couple of years. Like, it would be extremely bad. It's basically economic oblivion, Armageddon, if they don't pass it. So what they're doing is they're like, you're gonna give us what we want. We want fucking cuts and spending, me. Or we're not gonna help. We're not gonna help fucking raise it, basically. And it's not like the Democrats are getting anything out of it. Like, it's not as if it's a fucking a true deal where, like, both sides are getting... No, it's a fucking ransom blackmail fucking situation. They're like, do what we say or else. The Democrats are kind of calling their bluff. At the same time, I don't know about these fucking... This guy's a total fucking pinhead. This evil Bert over here. That's their new Speaker of the House. They just recently won the House last year, and they can't get their shit together. This guy fucking lost the vote like 1,000,000 times, and they finally got him after, like, conceding, giving in to the demands of the far right. He finally got the fucking gavel. This fucking shithead. This fucking dipshit. Guys, I really need you to watch this show and pay attention. Like, it would help all of us. You think that you're powerless, that you can't fucking help, that, like, your life's just fucked and it's gonna get worse and worse. Yeah, it will. It is. It is gonna get worse and worse if you don't fucking pay attention. If you don't wake the fuck up. Here's evil Ernie. Oh, Bert, I don't know what I'm doing. These fucking idiots, dude. Neanderthals, I'm straight up telling you. And it sucks too, because these assholes, it's mostly old white guys, right? Old straight white men. Fucking shit up for the rest of us, honestly. Because now there's a lot of people pushing back against it, and it's causing like a fucking culture war between, like, you know, people of color and women and gays and shit against old straight white guys. And it sucks for me, because here I am fucking caught in the middle of this fucking shit. Like, a lot of people think that racism only applies to fucking, like, minorities or whatever the fuck. The fuck it does. Racism works in all directions, guys. Like, you don't have to be a fucking minority. You don't have to be the one that's not in power. Like, if you think all fucking white dudes are evil just because, like, of not a few bad apples, but a number of bad apples, then I hate to break it to you, you're a racist. You're a racist, okay? And it goes back to what I was saying in the beginning. Racism, sexism, ageism, these are all bad things. You can't paint with a fucking broad stroke like that. Like, I feel like a lot of people on the left aren't fucking seeing that either. You know, it's just like the right is almost proud of their fucking racism and bigotry at times. And it's like these, you know, old straight white guy assholes making my life worse, making the rest of us look bad, causing all this fucking pushback. But then, like, some of the people on the far left will turn around and they'll push back hard too, and they're just like, you know, this is what all the straight white guys get, yeah, you know, like almost like getting revenge on. And it's like, what the fuck did I do? I didn't do shit to you. Like, if anything, I'm fucking helping your stupid ass. Jesus Christ. You see what I mean? Like, it's fucked up. Like, it's almost like, and I don't mean to single out any particular, like, let's just say a random minority, like a random race. Like, you know, let's say their crime rate is up. Like, there's a lot of them fucking pulling guns on people and shit like that. Now, is it fair to say that they're all criminals? Like, that every single one of them is a fucking scumbag criminal? No. Just like it's not fair to say that all fucking white dudes are these fucking shitty people. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all need to get it through your head that racism isn't solely for the fucking minorities, and sexism isn't solely against fucking, like, women or whatever the fuck. This shit works in all directions, okay? Everyone needs to fucking pay attention and get better about this shit, because you can't fight fire with fire. Like, two wrongs doesn't make a fucking right. Russia has lost at least 1,500 tanks since the start of the Ukraine war. Look, man, I'm telling you, they're getting their ass kicked. That's great. Russian generals killed in war, unbelievably high. I feel bad for him, because it's not the Russians that are bad, it's Putin and his government. This guy's a hero. Good job, homie. Oh, here's the fucking earthquake. Damn, 20,000. That sucks. I mean, they were just finally starting to get back on their feet again after the war ended over there. And then they have to deal with that. Those poor bastards. Well, I'm gonna go in a minute. Let's end this with Pooh Bear. Fuck this little shit. Me, fucking weasel. Fuck you, bitch. I'm pissed at this guy. I used to, like, try to be civil, you know, like, let's all get along. Man, fuck this asshole. Highly irresponsible. Oh, you know what's highly irresponsible is spying on other nations, you fucking cockbag. Fuck you. Then again, it's like not racism against the Chinese people. Chinese people are okay, it's their fucking government. The Chinese government is pure fucking evil, guys. Like, fuck those guys. Everything that you think is happening with the American government, like, you always hear people saying, like, you know, it's fucking corrupt and evil and they can make you disappear and all that shit. It's all fucking fantasy, made up baloney. It's actually this fucking left, right fucking bullshit. Where it flip-flops back and forth between, like, a good functioning government that actually tries to help people to, like, the evil boomer Fox News cult that fucks everyone. So, no, whatever that 1984 fantasy bullshit that y'all think is happening, that's actually China. That does exist. It's not here. It's over there. China accuses the U.S. of information warfare as the Biden administration says Beijing's spy balloon program has targeted 40 countries. See this shit? Look at this shit. Fuck you people. So hopefully, hopefully this hurts them even more. We want to fucking isolate them and just shrink them and just contain them and don't let them grow anymore, because they've been growing non-stop over the past couple of decades. While the Republican boomers have fucked up our economy's basically been stalled out and just slowly growing. It's like plateaued, and China's been catching up, dude. Like they zoom past everyone else and they're in second place. They're catching up quick. But we're number one, goddammit. Get fucking straight. Not these assholes. Not any of these fucking shitheads. Us. China weighs in on war in Ukraine, pushing Europe to stop trying to get a Kyiv a complete victory over Russia. Yeah, it's because these two are fucking butt buddies. Pooh Bear is basically like, stop trying to beat my friends. Stop winning. Like, just let them have some of it. Like, no, fuck you. We're gonna kick them all the fuck out. And they're gonna completely fucking lose. Fuck you, people. We are quite concerned about the possible escalation of this conflict. Bullshit. Bullshit. If you were concerned, you wouldn't be helping this fucking midget out. If you were concerned, you wouldn't be fucking keeping your fucking shithead partner afloat. If you were concerned, you would speak out against it. You would actually fucking say something instead of being completely fucking neutral. So fuck you. Full of fucking shit. Fuck you fucking assholes. Denies knowing about Flea spy balloons. Like, what? Labels US #1 in spying. That's right, bitch. We are #1. Glad you fucking see it. Glad you see and understand it. Fucking assholes. Anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm gonna get going. It's been about 30 minutes or so. But yeah, that's what's going on, guys. Just pay attention. Learn a thing or two. Share this video with friends if you must. Do whatever you can. Because you're not powerless. That's like the whole point of this fucking country is like we the people. Like it's supposed to be, it's an idea. It's like a nation run by the people. Unfortunately, there are a lot of fucking stupid people out there, but we can't let them fuck everything up for the rest of us. Like those of you, you're fucking like 30 years old now or approaching 30. You're fully fucking grown adults. Alright? I know all this shit's fucking daunting and scary and fucking boring and, you know, just all this other shit. And it just deters all of you. Like, this isn't the fucking MCU, I guess, you know. It's not totally fucking entertaining, but that's why I'm here. To help fucking make it entertaining. To bridge it all to you and make you see and understand this shit. Because you're a fully fucking grown adult now. You need to fucking pay attention. You need to go out and vote. Alright, guys. I hope everyone has a great day. Lots of love.